Yeah, okay. Okay, friends, today we will relook at it. Very important. Let us understand this 30 wellness secrets. There are 10 health issues. People have 10 health problems are there generally. So look at them where you are. See, many times you will not know those problems unless you do the blood test. Second thing is we are doing knowingly, unknowingly 10 daily wrong habits. So you must stop them. Otherwise, there is no way that you can improve. Right? Similarly, there are 10 daily habits. You have to follow those 10 daily habits systematically. Not that one in between and all, one you left and all that. It is something like it. You see, if you want to make a delicious sambar, all the ingredients you have to use it. And at the same time, the same quantities you must use it. And just because having the same quantity and same ingredients, you can't make it unless you understand the process. So this is we are going to teach you the process also. So first thing is to assess your health on 10 parameters and find out what are the wrong habits you are having and stop them. Stop them. You can't continue with one wrong habit and expect a good health. Not at all. And 10 daily habits. Are able to hear? All of you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think now you can switch off your video so that you know the program can come properly without photos. So you can keep only audio open whenever I ask question. Maybe Rashri can answer. Rashri, you keep only your thing so that you can answer. Let's look at what are the problems. Number one, insulin resistance. This can be done only with the two blood tests. One is fasting insulin, another is fasting sugar. Unfortunately, fasting insulin test is not being in many of the packages. Even when you spend 10,000 rupees also, this particular test is not there. So you will not know the problem. Friends, let me tell you this insulin resistance is a root cause for lifestyle disorders and that test is not done. So you will not know your problem at all. Let me tell you 90% of the population, I'll repeat 90% of the population are having very degree of insulin resistance. If anybody has insulin resistance, they all can get problem like overweight, belly fat. First thing will happen belly fat, overweight, blood pressure, high cholesterol, fatty liver, thyroid dysfunction, then pre-diabetes and diabetes. See, pre-diabetes and diabetes doesn't happen very initial stage, friends. It takes long years, 10 years, 15 years. But for some people, it can happen in 2, 3 years also. D vitamin deficiency, B12 deficiency. And we should live a life without medication. So these are the 10 things you should pay attention. There are blood tests, there are 10 blood tests which you should get it done. Based on that, you can make a health score like a progress report. You need to know where you are. Let's see what are the 10 daily wrong habits. See, what are the 10 daily wrong habits? We all know. Chronic stress. All of you can take a pen and paper and note down how many wrong habits you have so far. At one time, okay, I didn't have any stress, so that's why I put no. Lack of 7 hours sleep. I used to sleep very well. 7 hours night sleep. I used to do that. Sedentary lifestyle. No, I was going for 1 hour brisk walk. So all these three, I don't have these wrong habits. But let's look at the balance seven. Can you hear me, Raishri?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Vintunam, sir.
Okay. So another is intoxicants and stimulants. What are the intoxicants? Intoxicants means alcohol and tobacco. Stimulants means coffee and tea. If you are taking regularly them as a food over a period of time, that will lead to any of these problems. Next is processed high carb foods and packaged foods. Any any food manufactured in a factory which is coming in a packet or in a bottle or anything, it has lot of preservatives. It has lot of taste enhancing things like lot of sugar, lot of salt, and lot of oils to make it tasty. So these foods are okay once in a while along with food. If you are eating them separately, you are going to get into health issues. Next is lack of nutritious food. See, we are all habituated to eat only, maybe idli dosa at the breakfast, white rice and some sabjis and all that, night some tiffin and all that. Where is the nutritious food? Nutritious food means uncooked food. Uncooked food is a nutritious food. Any food you start cooking, what will happen? It become tasteless. To improve the taste, we add salt, we add mirchi powder and all masalas and all that. So eating nutritious food is very, very important. Nutritious food is what? Sprouts, fruits, and all that. And dehydration. People have no idea how much water to drink and when to drink. We all make mistakes. We drink very less water and we drink it wrongly. What is wrong way of drinking water? While eating food, we drink water, and immediately after eating food, we drink water. Yes, this mistake I was doing. I used to have alcohol once in a while. I used to have 3, 4 coffees every day. Processed foods, yeah, definitely I used to eat sweets and all. Lack of nutritious food, I have never taken any sprouts or fruits or anything. Dehydration, yes, I used to hardly drink 1 to 1.5 liter water. Poor gut health. What is poor gut health, friends? Poor gut health means you are unable to pass stools twice in a day. Two bowel movements is a must. So I used to go only one bowel movement in a day in the morning, but that is not sufficient. Ninth is multiple times eating. We are all habituated to eat multiple times. See, we are all habituated to eat bed coffee, then breakfast, then in the office have coffee, tea, and then lunch, and then 3, 4 o'clock again coffee, tea in the office, then evening again some snacks, and night at 8 night food. So we are eating 5 to 6 times every day. So eating multiple times will lead to insulin resistance. What happens? Every time you eat, your food get digested, and in your sugar, in your blood, there is a sugar spike. To control the sugar, you have pancreas which is making insulin, and it does that. So there is a roller coaster in a day, 5 to 6 times over the years that will cause high insulin resistance, and that will cause over a period of time all the health problems what I talked: overweight, blood pressure, cholesterol, fatty liver, thyroid dysfunction, pre-diabetes, diabetes, and then all these problems are happening because of multiple times eating. And friends, we always think eating means we eat only rice. Other than water, anything you put in your mouth is food. I want this knowledge to be percolated. Taking coffee also is considered as a food. What happens? Other than water, your digestion has to work. Once the digestion happens, whatever nutrients are absorbed into the bloodstream. So if you take coconut water, it is food. If you take coffee tea, it is food. If you simply take some small snack, it is food. So if you are already eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and suppose you are taking 1 or 2 times coffee and snacks, that means you are eating 6 times. Eating 6 times over the period of time, you will develop insulin resistance. Look at, out of these 10 wrong habits, how many I had? I had 7 wrong habits. So what happens, friends, when I continue doing 7 wrong habits? This is the result. I was insulin resistance, I had belly fat, I had blood pressure, I had cholesterol, I had fatty liver. I didn't have thyroid, but I had severe diabetes for many, many years, and I was on 11 medication. Why? Because I was doing these 7 mistakes day in and day out for decades. Now, what needs to be done, friends? What is the best way? See, this is the first 10 health issues. You must track this by doing the blood test. These wrong habits you must stop. And now we look at what are the 10 daily habits which will make your health well. Hydration. You must drink 3 to 4 liters water every day. And there is a method. We will examine that little later. I used to drink hardly 1 to 2 liters. So that's why I put no. Elimination, 2 bowel movements, preferably in the morning. I used to only go 1 bowel movement. So that's why I put no. 1 hour brisk walk, games, yoga, exposure to sun. Yeah, I used to regularly go for 1 hour walk. Mind management. Will you be able to manage anxiety, depression, stress, and your wrong emotions? What are the wrong emotions? Kama, krodha, lobha, moha, all those things are there. Anger, jealousy. All these negative emotions will affect your health. Sleep, 7 hours night sleep is absolutely non-negotiable, friends. And that too between 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Then only you can match up to the circadian rhythm. We are all, daytime living beings. We are not like Gabila, like what we call, owls. Owls only will see in the night. Their eyes are designed to see in the day at night only. But whereas our eyes are designed to see only day. So we are supposed to be active during the day and sleep in the night. I really empathize with the people who are doing the night duties. Please, if there is a possibility, kick that job. Back to their go to the daytime job. If you are not able to do, please speak to me. I'll guide you how to go about doing a night duty. Number 6, avoidance of intoxicant stimulants like coffee, tea. There is nothing to be talked about it. See, whatever the negative habits are there, you must stop it. If you are already having alcohol and smoking and all, you must stop them. If you want to have alcohol, I'll give a suggestion. You can still have alcohol, enjoy, and get your good health. Stimulants like coffee, tea. This is not food, friend. We can't be taking it like a food every day. So I used to take at least 3 to 4 times coffee, tea. So that's why I put no. I was not following this guideline. Avoidance of sugar, refined oils, packaged food. We just talked. These things will, spike your sugar very, very high. Suppose you're eating 6 times, on top of it, you're eating high carb foods, then probably you are going to, create health problems in a short period of time. Eat only 2 times when hungry and maintain the same timings. Why? Why we should eat only 2 times? Why not 3 times, 5 times? See, nowadays, modern, these medical dietitians and all, they suggest eat small meals and 5 to 6 times. They say you don't put too much of sugar in the one time in the sugar in your blood. Friends, that is not a recommended approach. See, if you look at the human evolution, are you able to hear me? Is my speed okay? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
human evolution, if you see, I'm not talking about say 100, 200 years ago, say 300 years ago. What used to happen? People used to live in jungles, they have to hunt for the food. If they go for hunting, maybe sometimes they get hunted. Maybe a tiger will eat that guy. So he has to be very alert and they have to walk for maybe chase for the food for 10 to 15 kilometers every day. They may be successful, they may not be successful. Whenever they are successful, that day they have a feasting at home. If they have not got the food, they are fasting. So the human body was designed with fasting and feasting. But unfortunately, now even villages also, everybody is on a feasting mode. We are all eating 3 times a day in between coffee, tea, and snacks. That's the reason you see in villages, people who are doing the farming work also, they have a big belly. Why it is happening? It is because of insulin resistance. Nothing in between 2 meals except water, friend. Very, very important. You can have your whatever you want to eat, you can eat nicely. But in between meals, you don't take anything other than water. I go to the extent of telling your favorite God appears to you and tells that, great, Venkat, I'm very happy with you. Here is my prasadam. Take it. Accept it. Don't put it in your mouth. Keep it with you. Eat along with your meal. As I said to you, other than water, anything you put in your mouth is food. So pay attention to this point. Next is other than water, coffee, tea is food. So you have to stop this. Very, very important, friend. Nothing in between 2 meals except water. Other than water is food. You understand this. Because anything you put in your mouth, it has to be digested, then there's a sugar. If you eat too high sugary food, there's a huge spike of sugar. If you eat little, maybe you add only two pieces of cashew, maybe a little bit of glucose high. See, nothing will happen for one day, friend. But we are having this habit for years. Years and years and years we have this habit which has caused you all these health problems. Let's look at 10th one. 14 to 16 hours of overnight fasting is a must. Suppose you had your meal at 8 p.m. Next day, don't take anything until 10 a.m. That way you can keep 14 hours of fasting. Once in 15 days fasting is very, very useful. Lankanam. Whenever you are sick, you don't eat food. When you're sick, what happens, friends? Your body says you take rest. You have a feverish feeling. You have body pains. You feel like resting, and you don't feel like eating. Your mouth also have a sore taste. You have no desire to eat food. But what we do? We want to go to the office, so we want to take a medicine. To eat medicine, you have to have a food. So we are going against our body's knowledge. We have to listen to our body, friend. Don't listen to me. Whatever I'm saying, you just keep it aside. See what your body is saying. Listen to your body. Very important. Yeah, you have understood. The 3-step approach you have understood, all of you. So first, assess your health score. Stop those wrong habits and start doing these 10 daily habits. I can tell you within a few days, you can see the difference in terms of your improving your comfort level, your energy levels and all that. Is it clear, friends?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
all
sir.
of you take a screenshot. Rashri, I hope you have taken the screenshot of every slide. End of the slide, you take a screenshot. I just keep it once again for you. Anybody can take the screenshot so that you can watch it again. Okay. Take the screenshot of this. See, for free guidance, my name is Gangeshwar Rao. You can call on my WhatsApp number. But in WhatsApp number, I want to see your health score. Then only we can discuss. Otherwise, we will be wasting our time. Friends, by doing these wrong habits, what will happen? Your gut health will be impaired, and your insulin sensitivity will be impaired. You'll become insulin resistant. You will have a poor gut health. And mind management is very important. These are the three basic pillars to remain healthy. Okay? We will go to the next one. There are 10 eating disorders. Let's look at it. What are the mistakes we are doing, friends? Hello? Yeah, 10 eating disorders. What are the eating disorders? We are all habituated to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, coffee, tea, etc. as per timing. Oh, 7 baje gaya breakfast. But 12 o'clock lunch. Whether you are hungry or not, you are eating. So this is one wrong habit. You should eat food only when you are hungry. Just for the heck of it, don't take it. Sense tempted eating. What is sense tempted eating, friends? Suppose you are going on the road evening, you see there's hot, mirchi bhaji is made there. You get tempted, but you saw that some jalebi is being made. Moment you say, okay, let me have some 100 grams, or you have two bhajis. So it's one eating. So this is how we are doing the eating disorder. This is one more eating disorder. What is the third one? Work culture. Any office, they provide you coffee, tea, and snacks. What happened? You are already eating breakfast and lunch, dinner. On top of it, you are taking 1 or 2 times coffee, tea, and snacks. So you're eating 6 times. Go to any corporate office, friends. I challenge you. Just wait there at the time of office, off. People are coming out. Look at the males. Most of them have belly fat. Why the belly fat has come? Belly fat has come only because of insulin resistance. All these 10 daily wrong habits, on top of it, this, having coffee, tea, and snacks in between. You can have once in a while, friends. There's no problem. You can have coffee, you can have tea, you can have snacks, but make sure that whatever you are eating, let me repeat, whatever you're eating, eat only 2 times in a day and see the magic. Environmental eating. Environmental eating means compulsions. Especially your wife or your mom, they compel you. You are already full. You don't want to eat more. No, 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 I made it for you. No, you must take it. No, somebody says, no, 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 you eat it, otherwise it'll go waste. Tell me, friends, if it is going to get wasted, do you want to put in your stomach? Is your stomach as a waste basket or what? Don't do that. Don't do that. You're satisfied, don't eat it. For somebody's sake, you should not eat. All of you must be knowing this. You remember that in Telugu there is a samita. ఏముంది మొహమాటానికి పోతే ఏదో అంటారు. వాట్ హ్యాపన్స్? మొహమాటానికి పోతే ఏమవుతుంది? అందరికి పొట్ట వస్తుంది. సో డోంట్ గెట్ ఫుడ్లో డోంట్ గో బై పీపుల్. సంబడి ఈస్ కంపెల్లింగ్ యూ టు ఈట్. If you're satisfied, eat it. Eat only 2 times. Suppose I go to somebody's house, they say, they compel me. I say, thank you very much. Give it to me. I'll take it home and eat along with my meal. Just this simple rule will help you to stop eating multiple times. Yeah. Boredom. You got bored, simply pick up some chips and eating, casual eating, temptations. You saw somebody, suppose you go to the hotel, you see somebody is eating some funny stuff. You ask, what is that? What is that? I want to eat. So all this is okay. But just avoid boredom eating, casual eating, you must stop. Emotional eating. Especially ladies, when they have a period time, they get emotional and they eat. Nutritional hunger by eating crappy food. Suppose, friends, if you eat only cakes, and within 2 hours you'll feel hungry again. What happens? In the human body, when you eat high carb foods, it gets digested very fast. And then there is a crashing of your sugar level. That's why you'll feel hungry. See, anybody who is overweight, who has a belly fat, they have high insulin levels in the body. If they eat and they eat such crappy food, like, high carbohydrate, like white rice, and then a lot of white rice, and then maybe some sweets and all, maybe within 2 hours again you will feel hungry. It will be surprising. I ate now large quantity of food, but why am I feeling hungry? Friends, it is not your problem. It is your hormones which is making it. Your insulin will be very, very high. And then fast food tasting. Lot of ladies, when they're feeding to the children, they will taste. While cooking, they taste. Sipping cool drink. A lot of people in US, they carry a cool drink bottle in their pocket, hand. They keep on sipping all day. Friend, what happens? Every time you sip and give a gap of half an hour, you sip again, it amounts to second eating. So this sipping of look at in the US, I see a lot of people, especially Mexicans, whomsoever has a bottle in the hand, they will be definitely 100 kg plus. They're all having insulin resistance. Chewing gum. Lot of times we think chewing gum. Chewing gum also, when you keep on chewing in a day 3-4 times chewing gum, it will spike your insulin, friends. And I've seen people, they have got insulin resistance because of chewing gum. Time pass. All these things you must stop. Atithi Devo Bhava is my favorite. Prasadams, birthday cakes and festivals. See what happens, friends. See, we are all, in India, the culture is very good. See, anybody comes to our house, we treat them with food. We think giving food is respect. True, it is respect. This is one of the wonderful culture we have in India. Because what used to happen? Hundreds of years ago, when a person coming from one village to another village, there is no transport. They may come with their bullock cart or they come by walk. They carry some food. By the time they reach your house, maybe a day or 1-2 days later, nothing is available on the way. They may be starving. They may be hungry. They may be thirsty. So when they come, we treat them as a god. Atithi Devo Bhava. They would like to treat you. It's good. Nowadays, what is happening? That is needed. But nowadays, what happens? I'm in third floor. I ate my food and after 1 hour I'm going down. I go to second floor to meet my friend. He says, oh, come, your sister made some masala dosa, you eat. And I said, no. He will get upset. No, you are not taking anything in our house. So avoid all this, friend. Don't get compelled by this. Atithi Deva Bhava is good, but don't keep on eating for somebody's sake. Once I went to somebody's house, I went first time, so she was very, very, affectionate. No, you must take, sir. I will give you coffee. I said, no. I said, cool drink. No. She said, she'll give juice. I said, no. Buttermilk. I said, no. No, she didn't say buttermilk. Then I said, okay, I'll give you some fruit. I said, no. She was very upset. She said, what is this? You're coming first time. You're not eating in our house. I said, madam, look, I ate already. I don't want to eat now. I said, no. Then she was compelling me. Then I told her, look, my stomach is not a waste basket. I just can't put things like that. My wife was quite upset. But it is needed at times, friends. You don't compel, and if somebody is compelling, tell them that, okay, something great item you made, thank you very much. Give it to me. I'll take it home. This should be our approach. As I said, you don't get carried away with, compulsions. Then prasadam. Somebody is, say, gone to the Tirupati temple. He comes with a big box in front of you. What we do? If a person is not having any diabetic, he'll picks up full laddu. If somebody has a diabetic, what he will do? He'll pick up a small piece and he will he'll put it in the mouth. That is one type of eating, friends. One time eating. So you avoid all this. It is not necessary that you have to eat at that time only. You can always keep it with you and eat at later stage. So once you understand this fundamental, eating multiple times is causing the health problems, you can become conscious. Otherwise not. As I said to you, this hangry. Hangry means what? Is hungry and at the same time angry. Why? It is because of their problem. Their insulin levels are high. Once you do the blood test, you will know. Number of eating disorders, it should be 0. You should not have any of these wrong habits, friends. So at one time, I used to have all the problems. I used to be eating 6 times. Whenever something I like, I used to eat. Office, I had to take 2-3 times coffee, tea. If somebody compels, I will eat. Something I pick it up. Somebody offers anything, prasadam and all, immediately I used to pop in the mouth. So how many of you are doing this? How many 10 mistakes you guys are doing, friends? Tell me each one. Rajeshwari, how many mistakes you are doing out of these 10? I was doing almost 10. Nagendra Kumar. Huh?
సార్ అన్ని మిస్టేక్స్ సార్ అన్ని
There's no
తింటాం సార్.
wonder. మీ పొట్ట ఎక్కడి నుండి వచ్చింది అనుకుంటున్నారు? Your overweight has come only from this. Srinivas, Dr. Kalyani garu. So let us understand from today, these wrong habits you must stop. Friends, my approach is very, very simple. What you want to eat, what type of food you want to eat, and what type of, when you want to eat, what type of when you want to eat, what type of food you want to eat, what is the quantity you want to eat is your choice. So you cannot excuse to me saying, no, no, it is not possible for me. It is possible for everybody. I am doing it last 10 years. At least in my group, there are people with last 3-4 years they are doing, and they are doing amazingly well. So the process is very simple. All that you need is what? You need the right knowledge. And at the same time, you need the discipline. Is it clear, friends? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So all of you tell me how many wrong habits you have, each one.
అన్ని రాంగ్ హ్యాబిట్స్ ఉన్నాయి.
So no wonder our health is under Daivadino rickshaw service laga.
Yes, sir. By and large, almost all the mistakes have been done so far.
Last 10 years, I am not committing even a single mistake. Look at it. Zero mistake. Why? Why I am not able to make any mistakes? Because I have realized. See, friends, if in your boat, if you have one small crack, that is enough to put you into trouble. Suppose you have 10 cracks. What happens? I call them, these are the cracks in your habits. Please pay attention.
Sure, sir.
Now,
Okay.
now we will look at the dinacharya. What needs to be done, friends? We discussed this earlier, but we will discuss it briefly and quickly. Try to get up before sunrise, right? And immediately after getting up, don't engage in any other activity. A lot of people I have seen, no, we go to the meditation. I've seen these Brahma Kumaris, they get up at 3 o'clock and they simply go into meditation. Look at many of them. They're all obese, they can't walk. Friends, immediately after getting up, what is needed to be done is that you have to hydrate and eliminate, remove the waste from our body. So what you should do, drink 1 liter water immediately after waking up. There is no need to brush your teeth. Suppose if it is smelling, you can simply, clean the tongue and maybe just brush with finger and drink water. And then focus your mind on your stomach to go to the first bowel movement. I tell people, even you drank water, that time you don't engage in any other activity. You are talking to your husband or your wife, or you are seeing mobile, you are engaged in something else, you will not get the stools, you will not go to the toilet. Because any diversion from your mind, you will not be able to go. Friends, many of you must have experienced. Suppose you have gone to a shopping, or you are in office, or you are someplace, you are feeling an urgent, toilet. You wanted to go to bowel movement, but there is no facility, there is no toilet, or you can't go because of some XYZ reason. What happens? Will you be able to control it or not? Tell me, how are you able to control it? Because there is a switch in your mind. Though there is an urgency, you are able to stop it because of the switch in the mind. So you have to open the switch in the morning, friends. That is only possible if you are focused on. Don't engage. You walk inside the house for 5-10 minutes. When it becomes urgent, you go to the toilet. By why we drink 1 liter water? When you drink 1 liter water, the stomach gets little enlarged, and it will give a slight load on your large intestine. And when you're kept on thinking about going to the toilet, then there will be a peristaltic movement, and you will be surprised that you will be able to finish your bowel movement within a few minutes. Have you ever seen how a cow, goes for his bowel movement? How much time it takes, friends? A cow is going to toilet. How much time it takes? Hello?
Hardly half a minute.
Few seconds, very right. How much quantity it exits the waste? Large quantity of waste it exits within few seconds. And many times you must have seen it is walking and it is able to go to the bowel movement. But look at the unfortunate situation for the humans. They sit in the bathroom with the newspaper, maybe half an hour, still they are not satisfied. They can't come out. There will be people banging outside. Come out, we have to go. So this is an elementary thing, friend. If you are not able to hydrate and eliminate in the morning, I tell people, if anybody is not able to go to the first bowel movement after hydration, they should be locked up in the bedroom only or bathroom only. Unless they finish their bowel movement, they should not be allowed into the society. Because this alone will help you in a large extent on your health. Okay. Next, what you do after the bowel movement, you go for 1 hour brisk walk, swimming, games, exposure to sun, you do pranayama, do the exercise, very important, 1 hour exercise. Then what happens? Suppose you're a housewife, you can't go outside, no problem. Do housework 1 hour, 1.5 hour. After the walk, 1 hour walk, what happens when you do the 1 hour walk? There is a peristaltic movement in your large intestine. And then when you come back home, rest for 5-10 minutes and again drink 1 liter water. Focus your mind on your stomach. You will be surprised that you will be go to the second bowel movement also. You'll be surprised. First bowel movement I have gone, substantial waste I have exited. From where it has come? Where it was all along? Friends, all along it is in your large intestine. That is not a precious gold. You have to keep it in your system for the next day. So 2 bowel movements will help you a great health. Yes, Srinivas, you want to say something? Yeah.
Yeah, this water, does it have to be lukewarm?
We will look at it separately.
Don't.
Don't worry. We'll look at it lukewarm, whatever. Whether to lot of confusion is there. You sit and drink water. You stand and drink water. You drink from copper vessel. Falana Dimaka. These are all PhD answers. We will look at it separately. Let's concentrate on it. But a lot of people have no habit. People have a habit of drinking coffee in the morning and then going to the toilet. Now is a big challenge for them drinking water. So I've seen people. One of my relative came from Australia, young girl, 13, 14 years. She was able to take 1.5 liter Coca-Cola very easily. But she could not even drink 250 ml water in the morning. She felt, no, I'm feeling vomiting. But this is how we are all misled, friend, and we are all confused. Now, the water drinking process, I already told you how to drink water. Don't drink water 20 minutes before eating food, while eating, and until 2 hours after eating food. Remember, food and water should not be put one time in stomach. You cannot, suppose you ate food, don't put water. You drank water, don't put food. See, remember friends, when you drink water on an empty stomach, even 1 liter water also, within 20 minutes, it just gets absorbed and it goes to small intestine. Your stomach becomes empty. Suppose you drank water and you ate food, then water and food remains there and water also gets stuck there and it impairs the digestion. So this is a simple and program. At one time, friends, I used to hardly drink half liter to 1 liter. I was suffering with kidney stone problem. I got admitted twice in the midnight hospital emergency kidney stone problem. And of course, fortunately, no intervention, but doctor told me drink more water. So I started drinking more water, but I ended up only getting belly fat more and I was feeling uncomfortable. So the process of drinking water is extremely important, friends. I want all of you to pay attention to this. Avoid, we already discussed, we avoid or restrict sugar, excess salt. Yeah, have salt, but the excess salt you avoid. Sweets, dairy, processed, packaged, refined oils and all, you must stop it. Avoid, restrict intoxicants. Intoxicants means alcohol, tobacco. Stimulants means coffee, tea, etc. You must stop. So I become unpopular. You want to have once in a while, you can have. We'll look at it separately. Now is the question, friend. What to eat, when to eat, how much to eat is your choice. See, people are presently, a lot of people are eating 5 to 6 times. Breakfast, dinner, lunch and coffee, tea, snacks. For such people, it is difficult to switch to 2 times initially. So eat 3 times. You have breakfast, lunch and dinner. Nothing in between 3 meals. Over a period of time, slowly come to 2 times. Shift your breakfast from say 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Shift your dinner from 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Like that when you do, and eat your food with good protein and good fat. And surprise friend, 2 times eating is sufficient. All of you must be knowing, no friends. All of you must be knowing this. Ekabhukte yogi. All of you heard about this? Eating 1 time is called yogi. Vibhukte bhogi. Bhogi means, can anybody say what is bhogi?
అదే సార్ ఏకభుక్తం మహాయోగం ద్విభుక్తం మహాభోగం త్రిభుక్తం మహారోగం.
Bhogi means what? What is bhogam? Bhogam means what?
భోగి ఏంటంటే ఎంజాయ్ అంతే.
Enjoy. Very good. Correct. So you want to enjoy, eat 2 times. Eating 3 times means what?
రోగి.
So let us tell you, see, eating breakfast, lunch, dinner over the period of time, we are all rogis. No wonder. Look at this study of ICMR study, friend. 80% people have cholesterol. 40-50% are overweight. All this is because of 3 times eating. Right? So leave alone 3 times. As I said to you, coffee, tea, also food. We had one gentleman who is in the group. I don't want to name them. He was only eating 2 times. But unfortunately, was not aware taking coffee, tea also food, it will enhance. So end of the day, the results are not good. This is what is very important, friends. As I said to you, 90% knowledge all of us are having, but the 10% is important. I already explained to you this 90%, 10% in the last class. So this is very important to know. Oh my God, 1 hour is over. I don't think we have time. All right. So 100% knowledge is very important. I will not go into the discussion. We will see this. So nothing in between. Eat initially one can eat 3 times if needed. Otherwise eat 2 times. Nothing in between 2 meals except water. Now we have already drank 1 liter in the morning and gone to the first bowel movement. After 1 hour walk, we drank 1 more liter. 2 liters are over. Balance 2 liters. How to take, friends? You can take between 2 meals. Suppose you had your first meal at 11 o'clock. So 1 o'clock onwards, you take one glass like that until half an hour before second meal. Finish 2 liters water. Suppose while eating you have got some difficulty, you can have 1 or 2 gulps of water. No problem. But don't polish up glass after glass. And important thing is during the 2 liters water, mix 2 lemons and make sure that every time you put a little pinch of salt, Himalayan salt in the water. All this 4 liters water, whatever you are drinking, every time you just put a pinch of salt. Very important because we are drinking RO water. RO water has a very low TDS. So this, Himalayan salt, just add a pinch of salt so that you don't lose minerals from your body because of drinking 3 to 4 liters water. 14 hours of overnight fasting is a must. That means what? If you had your dinner, say at 9 p.m., so next day don't take food until 11 a.m. This is called intermittent fasting. That is how you give rest to your body. Manage anxiety and stress. So if you are having stress, you know your stress levels, friend. I wanted to give a class on stress, but I don't think we have time. So stress levels. So how do we improve? Find out what is your stress level. What happens, friends, if you are stressed? There is a big session I wanted to give. What happens if you are stressed? Why you get stressed? What is the impact on health and stress? What is chronic stress? Can anybody say?
Stress అంటే నెగిటివ్ ఎమోషన్ సార్.
See,
Negative
what
thoughts.
happens? See, what is stress? Let me tell you, human body is so well designed to handle stress. See, the stress, actual stress means what? A threat to you, threat to your life. See, I'd say hundreds of years ago, what is threat? Suppose you're walking in the jungle for your food. All of a sudden, you see the tiger. What happens? Tell me, friends. You're hungry. You did not eat for 2 days. There's a tiger in front of you, just about 50 meters away. What happens to you? You are very feeling dull. You don't have strength also. What will happen? You get all of a sudden ఒక 1000 వేరుగులు బలం వచ్చేస్తుంది మీకు. అద్భుతమైన శక్తి వస్తుంది. ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది ఆ శక్తి? Because of the stress, what happens? Your liver pumps glucose into your bloodstream. Until that time you have no strength, but that time you have substantial strength for what? What the strength is given? Either to fight or flight. Either to fight with the tiger or run away from the tiger. So you require the strength. So this is how the human body is designed. But now, unfortunately, what happens in the office, your boss is scolding you. So you get stressed. You cannot neither fight or you can't flight. So over a period of time, this chronic stress will hamper your health. Maybe you will get diabetes. What happens when you get stressed? You can't sleep. So chronic stress impairs your metabolism, and over a period of time you get your lifestyle disorders. You will not be able to sleep well. So you have to manage stress. Anyway, there is no tiger nowadays, but the tiger in the form of your wife, tiger in the form of your husband, tiger in the form of your friends. So handle them well. So what is the 10th point, friends? Look at the 7 hours night sleep. Look at these 10 points. You have to follow in the same sequence. It is, as I told you, the making the delicious sambar. You know there are 4 liters water you must use, 2 bowel movements, 1 hour exercise, stress management, 7 hours sleep, eat only 2 times in a day. These are the things. This is the process. I want all of you to follow the process in the same sequence. Follow 100%. When you do that, you see the miracles. And look at your D vitamin and B12. Check your levels. People who have got low D vitamin take their supplements, B12 supplements. At one time, I used to only have 3 points. Now I'm doing 100%. When you do 100%, your health is confirmed, friends. And what type of food do you eat? You eat preferably take multi-grade chapati, lot of sabjis, take ghee, like good protein and all that. One time you can eat uncooked food. That's what is nutritious food. One time I generally last 10 years, 90% of time my second meal is this type of my second. What is second meal? It is uncooked food. There is no requirement of kitchen. There is no requirement of stove. There is no requirement of your spouse also. You can make sprouts, soap nuts, and then fresh coconut, dates, seasonal fruits, all this cashews, all that you can have, friends. It's very nutritious food. Have that. And you can have a vegetable juice also if you want. These are all postgraduate stuff. Start eating 2 times whatever you're eating. Share your food in the group so that I can guide you whether you're eating or wrong. And if somebody is diabetic, who is diabetic, I would advocate them to eat this food, no carbohydrates. Eat 2 times. There's one gentleman in the group, I was telling him, check your blood sugar before eating food. Eat this type of food. These are all salads and nuts, and this is ghee. You can have egg, half fried egg or boiled egg. This is paneer fry, curds, the vegetables, and then you have nuts, coconut chutney, and sabjis. You can have anything. One time uncooked food, vegetable juice, low carb, fat, high fat, and protein food is very good. Eat second meal before 7 p.m. Try. These are the postgraduate stuff. Eat 2 times. Whatever time. In my group, friends, there's a person who takes his first meal around 8 o'clock before going to the school. She comes back and eats around 5:30, 6 o'clock. There's one more gentleman who is a bank manager. He takes his first meal at 1 p.m. and second meal at 9 p.m. And both of them have lost 8-9 kg weight. All that they are doing is following this Dinacharya 100% and stopped all those wrong habits. So this is what I want you guys to do that. And I have created a simple template, friend. Take this screenshot. Just follow this. See, at one time until December 23, I never used to drink water. Okay, I used to only go for exercise. I used to eat 6 times, and second time no bowel movement. And I used to enjoy all sorts of junk food, and never used to drink water. Drink water while eating food, immediately after food, and all that. And balance. I used to hardly drink 1 liter water. Okay, 14-16 hours of overnight fasting. Oh, I never used to do this. It should be red color. I put in black. I have no anxiety, stress, and all. Sleep was good. I was out of three. I was okay only on 3 points. See, friends, when you do only 3 things, what will happen? You will have bad health. So you can fill it up. So all of you to every day to share me this information. Whatever food you want to do, you don't require your picture. Just share the food. Mention, somebody has put the audio on, please stop it. Metabolic health 80%, Dinacharya 100% I followed. My first meal at 11 a.m. and yesterday overnight fasting is 15 hours. This is my second meal. This is what I want all of you to share in the group for the next few days so that you can be guided. As I told you, friends, this is health span score. All of you can keep pen and paper and do this exercise along with me. Hello? How do you know your health score? So there are 12 parameters. We are going to look at it very quickly. So check that and tell me your health score after finishing this. First one is, what is your weight should be as per height. A 5 feet person cannot be beyond 55 kg weight. 5 feet 6 inches should be around 65, 60, 65. Even 6 feet person should not be beyond 75 to 80 kg weight. So look at it where you are. Waist size should be half of height in inches. If you are 5 feet, that means your height is 60 inches. Your pant size should be 30 inches. If you are wearing beyond 30, 34, 35 means you have a belly fat. Belly fat is a clear indication of your ill health. The second is your blood pressure. It should be 90 by 60 to 120 by 80. At one time, my blood BP used to be 130 by 90 and I used to be on medication. And gut health. If you want to have a good gut health, you should be drinking 4 liters water every day. And you should be able to go 2 bowel movements every day. I don't know. Check where you are. How much water you are drinking. This is one indicator, friends. A lot of other issues are also there, but this is the basic indicators you can check. You're able to hear me, understanding what I'm saying? Is it my speed okay?
Yes.
Also.
So the chart will be kept in the group. Please share, all of you share in the group. If you share only, next class will be there. Otherwise, this is the last class. There's no point in, spending time if people are not participating. I would request all of you to participate and share your health score. Insulin sensitivity. As I said to you, insulin resistance is the root cause for lifestyle disorders. You have to become insulin sensitive. You can be insulin sensitive only. Let me repeat, only if you're eating 2 times food when hungry and nothing in between 2 meals except water. 90%, 95% people don't do that. That's why I have more than 60 people reports are with me. Whomsoever comes to Chennai to my house, I take them to the laboratory. I got the blood test done. I have seen 90% of my relatives, friends, 62 reports I have are insulin resistance. Why? Because they are eating multiple times and all those wrong habits. As you told me, out of 10 wrong habits, everybody has at least 7, 8 wrong habits. With 7, 8 wrong habits, where you are going to be friends? Yeah, definitely you are going to be having health issues. There is no way that you can be healthy. Stress management, yoga, meditation, prayer, let go attitude. It's an amazing word in Telugu. I love it. What is let go? Anybody can tell me what is let go? This is an attitude one has to develop. Let go. Let it go. In Telugu, it is called ponile. Ponile. ఎవడో తిట్టాడు మనం పోనీలే తిట్టాడులే వదిలే. When you have this nature attitude, మనం పట్టుకోకుండా వదిలేస్తాము, you can be rest assured to a large extent you can be relieved of the thing. So it's not necessary that ప్రతిదానికి పోనీలే అనకూడదు. At least which is suffering, which are affecting you, you must pay attention and develop this attitude of ponile attitude. Next is what? Sleep. See, you are able to sleep. Suppose you hit the bed, you're gone onto the bed. Within 10-15 minutes, you should be able to sleep. If you are tossing, rolling, and you are not able to sleep for 1 hour, you are watching, YouTube or mobile and all. That means you have a sleep problem. 7 hours sleep is an absolutely non-negotiable. 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. you must sleep. Exercise, 1 hour brisk walk is a must. Exposure to sun is a must. Lungs. How do you know your lung capacity? How do you know your anemia? Anemia means you are low, hemoglobin or low iron. So basically what you do, friends, you take 2-3 breaths. Take a long breath and hold the breath beyond 90 seconds. Just take the breath, hold the breath beyond 90 seconds. If you are able to hold beyond 90 seconds, it gives a general idea that your lungs are better. Okay, it's not a pakka test. This is what I thought will be. Energy levels and heart health. How energetic you are. How is your heart health? If you are able to climb 3-story building, that means each story, each floor will be about 20 steps. 60 steps if you are able to climb in 60 seconds, in 1 minute. That means your heart is doing well. It's just a rough indication. It's not very scientific stuff. Agility and flexibility. If you are able to touch your toes without bending the knees. So flexibility. Relationships with family and friends and social interactions. How well you are having relationship with your family. If you don't have relationships, you are stressed, friends. Remember that. Immunity. What is immunity? I tell a very simple example, friends. You are not falling sick frequently. People tell me, no, I went to my hometown. I drank water there. I'm sick. I got cold, cough. Just because you change the water, you change the place, if you are getting sick means your immunity is the questionable. Friends, I tell a simple technique. If you are drenching in water for say 1 hour, if you are not falling sick by way of cold, cough, fever, body pain, that means you are sick. Look at in animal kingdom, friends. Most of the animals will be simply on the, when it rains, it will be there, even the sign. They don't have a cough and cold like us. They won't fall sick. So at one time, friends, look at my health score was 25%. I was overweight, I had blood pressure, I was taking 11 medication, and I was absolutely drinking very less water. I eating 5 to 6 times. Stress management, I never used to do yoga, meditation and all that. I was sleeping well, I was doing exercise, okay. My relationships were okay. Out of 12 parameters, I was okay only on 3. That's why my health score is 25%. In the last 10 years, friends, look at my health score is 100%. And check your health score. This is a fill. All of you take a screenshot so that you can fill up this gap and share it with me. Have you taken the screenshot, friends? Take a screenshot. I will share this to you. See, as I told you, I'm not promoting anything. I want to motivate you people. Go for swimming for one day until before 2014. 1 day swimming means 3 days I'm down. Cough, cold, running nose, and all that. I used to buy a counter medicine and take the medication. In the last 10 years, when it rains, I love rain. So I go out and spend time in the rain. But I don't fall sick. So this is possible for all of you, friends. Possible for all of you, provided, as I said, provided you stop those 10 daily wrong habits, start following the habits. So this is what is it? I am at now 65 and look at my age. I don't advocate you jump and do all that. First stop those daily wrong habits, follow the dinacharya and improve your health. The flexibility means what, friends? You should be able to sit and stand up without any support. Grandson, I take them also out. They also follow. Kids are making 500.
Go there.
Very, very important. If parents are knowledgeable, parents are healthy, they can only teach the children first. Otherwise, we ourselves don't know.
Go back.
We ourselves have no idea
Jump
how
back.
much water to drink. What is,
Okay,
so
go,
that
go.
you can keep your children healthy.
Dance, please. Show the dance. No, you're not. Where is the dance? No, you're. Go, 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 go. See, let's see who's the winner. Dhruma, Druli, you are losing out.
So you have to
Allah
make
is the
sure
winner.
that your
Look
children
at him.
drink water
He's
in the
finishing the
morning.
second
Lot
glass.
of people only are focusing on
Bottoms
feeding.
down, bottoms down.
Feeding is important, but feeding
See,
is only
you-
important
you-
only after their
Silly
bowel.
goose, you are
Lot
late.
of children don't even go to the toilet in the
job.
morning, they go to the school. Yeah, friends, any doubts? We are going to any other queries you have. I hope you have understood this. You invest time. You got any doubts? You can ask me now. All of you can open up your videos and you
Sir,
can. Yeah.
I have a small doubt, sir.
Please.
Prostate problem ఉన్నప్పుడు 4 liters తాగొచ్చు అంటారా
No,
వాటర్?
no, don't do that. If you have a problem, please speak to the doctor. This is for the general public. People who have underwent an operation, doctor says no, don't drink water. Don't do that. If you have already done please, all of you, please pay attention in the first place. Please share your health score. Don't look at the problem. The other day, one lady was telling me, sir, I have knee pain, sir. Can you suggest some diet? I said, look, your diet, knee pain. I asked her, okay, what is your health score? No, sir, I have not done. When I asked her, she's 80 kg weight. She's 30 kg overweight. But they're not focusing on the weight. They say knee pain. Friends, it is to be looked at as overall. Human body is not. See, if you are going in a car, if there is a puncture, you can go to the puncture fellow and get the puncture done. And if you ask the puncture fellow, I have a problem in the engine, he will say, I have no idea. Hello, please mute the people. So, any other doubts, friends? Hello? Yeah, any doubts? Any clarifications on the points we talked so far?
వాకింగ్ సరిపోతుందా జిమ్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది సార్ డయాబెటిక్
1
పేషెంట్
hour walking is good enough, sir. 1 hour walking is good enough. And what is your health score, sir?
ఇక ఇదే ఇంత ముందే పెట్టారు కదా సార్ అది చేయాలి నేను ఇంకా
Change. Do that. So check on that. Any other questions on the points we said? See, friends, let me tell you, it is practicable, it is adaptable, it is long sustaining. So as I said to you, what food you are eating is your choice, so it should not be a problem. A lot of people tell me, no, I went to guest house, I went to the relation's house, some guests have come, I have some work. Friends, these are all excuses. आपको पता है ना, पीने वाले को पीने का बहाना चाहिए. Somebody is a drunkard, he'll ask him, why did you drink today? He'll say, oh, today I got promotion. So he's drinking, enjoying, very good. Another day he found him drinking. Why we are drinking? No, my boss fired me today. So likewise, friends, don't find excuses. Follow the dinacharya. Yeah. Any other doubts?
అది
సార్
రోజుకు 2 సార్లు
సార్ ఒక్క నిమిషం
తినడమే కొంచెం కష్టమేమో సార్.
So 3 times తినండి. Start with 3 times. Over a period of time, come
Okay.
to 2 times. See why it is becoming difficult. Since you are already eating 6 times so far, it becomes difficult. I understand, sir. See, you have habituated to the body for many years and decades. It cannot happen one day. Yes, I agree. So I would suggest you, if you eat good food, what is good food? Good protein, good fat. Good fat means ghee. You must consume at least 2 to 3 spoons of ghee every day. You should consume a good fat, good protein. Good protein. If somebody is non-vegetarian, you take these eggs, especially these organic eggs. I eat every day 4 eggs. I take at least 2-3 spoons of ghee every day. Very important. What happens?
రోజుకి ఎన్ని తినొచ్చు సార్ నెక్స్ట్?
Your choice, sir. There's no problem. You
Eggs.
like eggs, you can have. But before doing that, check your health score. I want to see your health score. See, friends, there are a lot of diets. Let me tell you a very important thing. See, if you look at, you must have all known the diets of Sri Mantana Sachinaraj gar diet undi, Veeramachinan gar diet undi. So many diets are there. Let me tell you, all of the diets are extremely good. But the problem is what suits you is important. See, Veeramachinan diet is extremely good for people who are extremely obese, maybe 120 kg, 30 kg, uncontrolled diabetes. It requires a lot of discipline and it's an amazing results. I can tell you, friends, Veeramachinan diet is one of the best diet in the world. It can give excellent results, but it is difficult to follow. As I tell you, friends, it is not necessary for go for the best. See, it all depends on the situation. Suppose I'll tell you, you are out of country for some days. You came back home. Your house is locked for a few days, and then neighbor, one moment you are about to come home, and he tells you, "Sir, I saw a snake going in your house." Hello. He tells you, "I saw a snake going into your house." How do you react? What you will do? Will you open the door and go inside the house, or what you will do? Hello?
నో సార్
No.
నో
How will you handle, sir? You want to go home, no? You came in the midnight, but midnight neighbor told you, sir, I saw a snake going in your house, and then we went and locked his house. What you will do?
కర్ర తీసుకొని వెళ్ళాలి సార్, లోపల కర్ర తీసుకొని వెళ్ళి చంపి.
Good. So first of all, this is where we have to ask that person what type of snake you have seen. Vanapam velindi, for example. సో వానపాము వెళ్తే యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టు. అదే తాచుపాము వెళ్తే ఏం చేస్తారు? మీకు ధైర్యం లేకపోతే డిపార్ట్మెంట్ వాళ్ళని పిలిచి చేసుకుంటారు. అలాగనే మనకి ఓవర్ వెయిట్ ఉన్నాము, ఓవర్ వెయిట్, హై డయాబెటీస్ అంటే తాచుపాము ఉన్నట్టు. సింపుల్ ప్రాబ్లం, కొంచెం పట్టు ఉంది, ఓవర్ వెయిట్ ఉన్నారంటే అది వానపాము అనమాట. సింపుల్గా మీరు మన దినచర్య ఫాలో అయ్యి క్లియర్ అవ్వచ్చు. ఓకే
సార్ ఇందాక వాటర్ తాగేటప్పుడు అందులో లెమన్, హిమాలయన్ సాల్ట్ అట్లా కలపాలని చెప్పారు.
చెప్పండి. ఎస్
సార్, ఓకే, అది కంపల్సరీనా సార్? అది
అంటే మంచిదండి. వినండి, ఎప్పుడైతే మనం ఎక్కువగా 4 లీటర్లు తాగితే ఏమవుతుంటే ఒకసారి మన బాడీలో ఉన్న లవణాలు పోతాయి బయటికి. ఎందుకంటే మనం తాగే వాటర్ అంతా కూడా ఆర్ఓ వాటర్. ఆర్ఓ వాటర్లో వచ్చేసి లో టీడీఎస్ ఉంటుంది. చాలా ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఎట్ ఆల్ ఎ గుడ్ వాటర్, ఇట్స్ అసిడిక్ వాటర్. మనం ఎప్పుడు నీళ్ళు తాగినా కూడా హిమాలయన్ సాల్ట్ కానీ బ్లాక్ సాల్ట్ ఇదంతా పౌడర్ చేసుకొని ఐ ఆల్వేస్ యాడ్ ఏ పించ్ ఆఫ్ సాల్ట్. మీరందరూ కూడా యూ బై 1 TDS మీటర్, టోటల్ డిజాల్వ్ సబ్స్టెన్స్ అని ఒక చిన్న మీటర్ ఉంది, మన థర్మోమీటర్ లా ఉంటుంది అనమాట. యూ చెక్ యువర్ వాటర్, ద TDS షుడ్ బి అరౌండ్ 200, 150 to 200 ఉంటే మంచిది. కానీ ద TDS ఇన్ బిస్లరీ, you'll be surprised. TDS in bislary is 10, 15. So it is highly acidic. See, lot of people now have D vitamin depletion is because of RO water, friends. If you are going on drinking RO water, your D vitamin will be depleted. Yeah, any other questions?
సార్ అది హిమాలయన్
తెలంగాణ
సాల్ట్ అంటే బయట మార్కెట్ లో దొరుకుతుందా సార్
దొరుకుతండి. పతాంజలి షాప్ లో దొరుకుద్ది. అది ఒక కిలో 80 రూపీస్ ఉంటుంది, కొనుక్కోండి, చాలా యూస్ఫుల్. డోంట్ బై దిస్ టాటా సాల్ట్ కొనొద్దు. టాటా సాల్ట్ ఈస్ ద వర్స్ట్ సాల్ట్. లేదా మన సీ సాల్ట్ కొనుక్కోండి. సీ సాల్ట్ మనకి వెనక దొరికేది, కల్లుప్పు అనేవాళ్ళు మనం, రాతి ఉప్పు లాగా దొరుకుతుంది, అది వాడుకోండి. ఏం చేస్తున్నారంటే ఈ సాల్ట్ లో దే ఆర్ ఆల్ థింకింగ్ ఇట్ యాజ్ అయోడిన్ సాల్ట్ అంటారు. పీపుల్ హ్యావ్ గాట్ థైరాయిడ్ కి మంచిది అంటారు. ఇట్ ఇస్ గుడ్, బట్ ట్రై అండ్ యూజ్ సైమల్టేనియస్ గా అప్పుడప్పుడు వాడండి. యూజ్ సాల్ట్ టు ద మినిమం పాసిబుల్. యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టు ఈట్ ఫుడ్ వితౌట్ సాల్ట్. ఎంజాయ్ యువర్ ఫుడ్, టేస్టీ ఫుడ్. ఎనీ అదర్ క్వశ్చన్స్?
సైంధవ లవణం మంచిదేనా సార్?
అదే సేమ్ సైంధవ లవణం, అదే సైంధవ లవణం, హిమాలయన్ సాల్ట్, కల్లుప్పు, రాక్ సాల్ట్. మనకు ఒక్కోసారి బ్లాక్ సాల్ట్ కూడా రాళ్ళలాగా దొరుకుతాయి, కొనుక్కోండి. అది మనకి చాట్ మసాలాల్లో బ్లాక్ సాల్ట్ వేస్తారు. రాయి కొనుక్కొని ముక్కలు చేసుకొని మిక్సీలో వేసుకోండి. అది ప్లస్ ఈ హిమాలయన్ సాల్ట్ రెండు మిక్స్ చేసుకోండి. అది ఒక్కొక్క స్పూన్, ఒక చిన్న చిటికెడు వేసుకోండి. TDS మీటర్లు చెక్ చేసుకోండి. You should not drink water which is below 150 TDS అండి, గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. I have a TDS meter. I always add salt to my RO water.
Sir, vegetarians ki protein.
వెజిటేరియన్ ప్రోటీన్స్ అంటే ఎక్కడ వస్తుందండి? బేసిక్గా మీకు నట్స్, సోక్డ్ గ్రౌండ్ నట్స్, స్ప్రౌట్స్ తినండి. మంచిగా ఇవి ఏమంటారు, కోకోనట్, వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. కోకోనట్ తినండి. అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక హాఫ్ చెప్పు, క్వార్టర్ చెప్పు తినండి ఎప్పుడు కూడా. ఇట్స్ గుడ్ ఫ్యాట్. మంచి అద్భుతంగా మీకు వీరమాచిన VRK డైట్లో మీకు వాళ్ళ దగ్గర కొబ్బరి నూనె ఉడుతుంది, కురిడీలతో చేసింది. మీకు కూడా కుదిరితే మంచి కురిడీలు కొనుక్కోండి మార్కెట్లో. కురిడీలు కొనుక్కొని మంచి కట్ చేసేసి లోపల బూజు లేకుండా చూసుకొని కొన్నాళ్ళు అవి నీడలో నానబెట్టేసి ఈ గానుగ దగ్గర చేయించుకోండి. మీరు డబ్బులు తక్కువ అవుతుంది, మీకు 300-400 అయిపోతుంది. అది కొనుక్కొని అది వాడండి. ఫుడ్లో డైలీ కుదిరితే రైస్లో కొంచెం ఒక స్పూన్ వేసుకోండి, తినేయండి. దాంతో 2 సార్లు అది వేసుకోండి. లేదా మంచి నెయ్యి. ఈ మధ్య మరి తిరుపతిలో వాడికి 350కి నెయ్యి ఎట్లా ఇస్తున్నారో మనకు తెలియదు, కానీ మంచి నెయ్యి కావాలంటే మీకు ఇట్ కాస్ట్ 2500 రూపీస్. అంటే మంచి నెయ్యి ఎలా చేస్తారు? మన కన్వెన్షనల్ మెథడ్ అనమాట. మంచిగా ఈ మన నాటు ఆవుల దగ్గర నుండి పాలు తీసి బాగా కాచి దాన్ని తోడేసి పెరుగు వచ్చాక బిగడంతా పక్కన పెట్టేసి దాన్ని చిలికి దానిలో తీసిన వెన్నని మళ్ళీ కొంచెం నీళ్ళన్ని తీసేసి దాన్ని మళ్ళీ నెయ్యిగా కాచి, అది అసలైన నెయ్యి. ఇప్పుడు మనకు దొరికేదంతా అసలైన నెయ్యి కాదు. ఈ డైరీలో దొరికేదంతా పాలను బయట నుండి తీస్తారన్నమాట, అది ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ ఘీ. సో ఆ ఘీ మంచిది. లేదా ఈ కోకోనట్ ఆయిల్ క్రూడీలతో చేసుకోండి, అది వేసుకోండి, అద్భుతంగా పనిచేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఇట్ హ్యావ్ ఎ గ్రేట్ గుడ్ ఫ్యాట్ అనమాట. అది ప్రోటీన్, మంచి ప్రోటీన్ అంటే మంచి ఫ్యాట్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఎవరైతే
కోకోనట్ అంటే పచ్చి కొబ్బరినా లేకపోతే ఒట్టి కొబ్బరినా?
ఎండు కొబ్బరి కూడా తినొచ్చండి, అందులో కూడా మంచి ఆయిల్ వస్తుంది కదా. హ్యాపీగా అన్నం తిన్నాక మీరు పని చేయండి. అందరు కూడా ఒక చిన్న మొక్కని మంచి చేయండి. దానివల్ల పళ్ళు శుభ్రం అవుతాయి, పళ్ళకి స్ట్రెంగ్త్ వస్తుంది. మీరు దాని ద్వారా పీల్చుకుంటారు కదా, నూనె వస్తుంది దానిలో. అది చాలా అద్భుతం. అది కనుక ప్రతిరోజు భోజనం అయిన వెంటనే ఒక చిన్న మొక్క బాగా చూచేయండి కదా, బాగా మంచి చేసేసి దానిలో రసం అంతా పీనుకొని తాగండి. ఇట్ హ్యాస్ ఎ గ్రేట్ అడ్వాంటేజ్. మళ్ళీ అందరూ కూడా బ్లడ్ టెస్ట్ చేయించుకోండి. అందరికీ 90% D విటమిన్, B12 తక్కువ ఉంది. మీకు ఒక చిన్న, ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు స్లో యు వన్ స్లైడ్ క్విక్లీ, విల్ డూ దాట్. హెల్త్ స్కోర్ ఎలా ఉంది ఏంటి అనేది.
స్కోర్ ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి సార్? అది ఆటోమేటిక్ గా
జస్ట్ షో ఇట్ యు. వెయిట్ ఎ మినిట్. ఒకటి అది వచ్చేసి చూడండి, 12 వితౌట్ ఎనీ బ్లడ్ టెస్ట్ అనమాట. ఇది చూడండి, ఇది కాదు, ఇది చూడండి. ఐ విల్ జస్ట్ స్టడీ కేస్ స్టడీస్ చూద్దాం. ఎనివే వి హావ్ టేకెన్ టైం. చూడండి, మనం బ్లడ్ టెస్ట్లో దేర్ ఆర్ 3 టెస్ట్. వెయిట్ యాజ్ పర్ హైట్ ఉండాలా, వేస్ట్ సైజ్ ½ of height in inches. బ్లడ్ ప్రెషర్ చూడండి, 50 కోట్ల మందికి బ్లడ్ ప్రెషర్ ఉంది యాజ్ పర్ ICMR. బెల్లీ ఫ్యాట్ 56 కోట్ల మందికి ఉంది. 40 కోట్ల మంది ఓవర్ వెయిట్ ఉన్నారు. బీపీ ఎంత ఉండాలి? 90/60 to 120/80 ఉండాలి. తర్వాత నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ మెడిసిన్స్, ఎన్ని మెడిసిన్స్ వాడవచ్చు ఎవరు డైలీ చెప్పండి? వీ షుడ్ లివ్ ఏ లైఫ్ వితౌట్ మెడిసిన్. హ్యూమన్ బాడీ ఈజ్ డిజైన్ వితౌట్ మెడిసిన్ అనమాట. తర్వాత ఈ బ్లడ్ టెస్ట్ అనమాట, ఫాస్టింగ్ ఇన్సులిన్ అనేది ఒక బ్లడ్ టెస్ట్, చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ టెస్ట్. ఈ టెస్ట్ చేయరు, అందుకే నేను చేశాను అనమాట. ఫాస్టింగ్ ఇన్సులిన్ టెస్ట్ ఎంత ఉండాలి? ఇది 3 to 6 ఉండాలి రేంజ్, కానీ ల్యాబ్ వాళ్ళు చెప్తారు 3 to 25 అంటారు. అక్కడే మనం పప్పులో కాలేస్తాం. చూడండి, 90% పీపుల్కి ఇన్సులిన్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది, దానివల్ల ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ అనమాట. ఫాస్టింగ్ గ్లూకోజ్ ఇదంతా ఉండాలి 70 to 99. చాలా మంది ఏం చేస్తారంటే గ్లూకోజ్ చెక్ చేసుకుంటారు, చేసుకుని నార్మల్ అనుకుంటారు. వినండి, ఈ ఫాస్టింగ్ గ్లూకోజ్ అనేది ఎట్లా అంటే ఇది కంట్రోల్డ్ పారామీటర్. మీ అందరికీ ఒక ఇంపార్టెంట్ విషయం, ఇప్పుడు మీరు అందరూ విజయవాడలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరికీ ఎండాకాలంలో ఎంత టెంపరేచర్ ఉంటుంది? 45 ఉంటుంది. సపోజ్ నేను ఫోన్ చేశాను అనుకోండి, అమెరికా, ఇప్పుడు నేను కాలిఫోర్నియాలో ఉన్నాను, ఫోన్ చేసి విజయవాడలో సమ్మర్లో ఎలా ఉందని అడిగాను అనుకోండి, మీరు ఇంట్లో బెడ్రూమ్లో ఉన్నారు, బెడ్రూమ్లో ఏసీ వేసి ఉంది, ఏం చూస్తారు? ఏసీలో చూస్తే 16 degrees. ఏం చెప్తారు? నాకు 16 degrees అంటారు. కానీ విజయవాడలో 16 degrees టెంపరేచర్ ఉందా? లేదే. 16 degrees కంట్రోల్ టెంపరేచర్. అలానే మన బ్లడ్ షుగర్ కూడా కంట్రోల్డ్ పారామీటర్ అనమాట, మనకు దేవుడు ఇచ్చిన వరం. మనం ఎంత గుంపు చేసినా కూడా మన షుగరు ఆల్మోస్ట్ బిలో 99 ఉంటుంది, కొన్ని సంవత్సరాలు, కొన్ని డికేట్స్ వరకు. మనం అది చూసుకొని మనకేం ప్రాబ్లం లేదని సంకలు కొట్టుకుంటుంటాం. నాట్ ఎట్ ఆల్. రిమెంబర్, ఎనీబడి హూ హ్యాస్ ఎ బెల్లీ ఫ్యాట్, హూ ఇస్ ఓవర్ వెయిట్, who is taking medication, who is having blood pressure, they are metabolically having disorder. సో ఫాస్టింగ్ షుగర్ అనేది ఇంపార్టెంటే, కానీ దాని అది నాట్ వెరీ గ్రేట్, బట్ చెక్ చేసుకోండి, ఈ టెస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఇది చేస్తే వల్ల వీ కెన్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ ద ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ అనమాట. వాట్ యూ షుడ్ డూ, యూ షుడ్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ యువర్ బ్లడ్ షుగర్ multiplied by fasting insulin divided by 405. The value should be below 1.5. If anybody has above 1.5 means they have insulin resistance. I told you, if anybody has insulin resistance, the first problem is belly fat, overweight, blood pressure, cholesterol, fatty liver, thyroid problem, diabetes. All these problems happen because of insulin resistance. I told you, friends, 90% of the population have got insulin resistance beyond 1.5. We will see that now. We will see some case studies. The lipid profile. By lipid profile, we know our cholesterol. But the important thing is you check triglycerides. It should be below 100 milligram per deciliter. HDL is above 60. Liver test. There is something called ALT and AST. This should be below 26. 10 to 26. Lab is saying up to 50 is okay. Friends, when the water is coming up to our throat also, it's not a problem. When the water is touching our the mouth or nose, then only it's a problem. Don't wait until the water is touching your nose. You wake up before it is too early, before it's too late. Then you have to check your D vitamin B12. These are the ideal range. Take a screenshot. This yellow range is ideal charge. Let's look at the case study, friend. A boy of 11-year-old boy who was a group member in our Free Gurukul Foundation, one of my class. 11-year-old boy, look at his health score. Out of this, he is 20 kilo overweight. Cholesterol is there, low D vitamin B12. Out of 10 parameters, he is having health score 50%. So what this means, friends, I tell, see, it is something like 10 cracks. If you are going in a boat, if you have 10 cracks, you will have a problem early. That means what? This boy at 11 years, he has got 5 cracks in his boat. Is it advisable to travel in a 5 crack boat, friends? Tell me. So here you should have 100% health score. Your weight should be as per height. Your BP should be between 90 by 60 to 100, 20 by 80. You should live a life without medication. Your insulin level should be this range. Sugar level 70 to 99. Your insulin resistance should be below 1.5. Your triglyceride should be below 100. HDL should be above 60. Let me tell you, friends, lot of people have this problem. Liver function, lot of people have fatty liver. And thyroid problem, lot of people thyroid problem. So many percent of people have got pre-diabetes and diabetes. D vitamin deficiencies, let me tell you, 70% people have D vitamin deficiency. By doing this 10 blood test, you can assess your health score, friends. Look at another girl, 13-year-old girl. She is 18 kg overweight, cholesterol, D vitamin low, B12 low, insulin resistant, low health score. And look at this person, 25 years, 10% health score, friend. She is having high diabetes. HbA1c is how much? 10.2%. Overweight, all the problems. And look at this, another, she's a doctor. Look at her health score, is almost only 10%. Another gentleman. We have one case study recently. This gentleman has got the test done. I think he's already in the group. Just I'm not revealing the name, but look at it. Look at it. What are the problems this gentleman has? 15 kg overweight. He has cholesterol. He has severe diabetes. HbA1c is 12.4%. He came to know this problem only about a few days ago. He just got the test done. Look at the situation. And low D vitamin B12, severe insulin resistance. Very, 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 very severe insulin resistance. 10. That means it should be below 1.5, but is almost about how many times? 6, 7 times higher. So have you noticed, friends, anybody who has above 1.5, they're all overweight. They have a lot of health problems. We will see another case study how this is my health score, friend. At one time I was at 30%. I was having 10 kg overweight, belly fat, fatty liver, BP, diabetes, joint pains, kidney stones. 11 medications I was on. This is how I used to be. In 4 months I have improved my health to 60%. This is my latest update, August 24. But still I am not able to reverse my diabetes. Why? Because I had neglected my health for years. I was on medication for 12 years. I'm in the almost 6th stage of diabetes. My pancreas has, stopped functioning substantially. It is not producing sufficient insulin. If I have not made lifestyle changes 10 years ago, I would have been a vegetable now. I would have been on insulin. I would have been on more medication, friends. So, friends, very important, knowledge and discipline are the gateways to health. I want all of you to do that. Look at how people have improved in my group. From 10% to 80% improvement. This gentleman has improved 16 kg weight loss in a span of 3 months. 3 inches waist size reduction. He became from pre-diabetic 6.1% to 5.2%. Improved lipids. Look at his triglycerides, 144 to 53. Amazing. HDL also is improved. He's improved D vitamin. Look at this gentleman. His HbA1c is 10% to 6.7%. And another gentleman, look at his triglycerides, 786. In a span of 6 months, 7 months, it has come to 153. And this gentleman also has substantially improved. All of them have improved weight loss, waist size reduction, normal BP, remission of HbA1c and all that. Friends, can you tell me how it is possible? Is it a magic or am I giving you some sort of goalie to you? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, here.
See, friends, let me give you one example. Simple example for you to understand. Say, every day from your kitchen, you are getting a lot of waste material. You are, instead of throwing in the garbage bin, say you started throwing in front of your house side, not in front of the gate, on the side. What will happen after a few days, friends? You are going on throwing the waste. What will happen? Tell me. Anybody?
Sir.
Now what also happen? Other people also will find the excuse to dump there. So there will be a big dump. What happens after some time, friends? Whenever you are coming out and going out, house or in that road, whomsoever is going that area, they will have a stinking. What else will happen? Can anybody tell me what else can happen?
No,
that is vague. What will happen there? Like kampu koduthundi is a physical, elementary stuff. What else? What all can happen there? Practical steps and what will happen there in that area? Exactly. Very good. You get mosquitoes, you get rats, there are dogs, there are pigs, okay, cockroaches. And then people going here and there, if it is night, what they will do there? They will use a public toilet, correct? Because friends, now now you wanted to remove the cockroaches. Oh, no, I don't like cockroaches. What you do, you take hit and hit there. Or you don't want rats, you put a rat bone. Friends, what is needed to be done? Now, suppose you decided to get rid of it. First, what you do, what is the first step to be done? Tell me, friends. What is the first step to prevent this?
Cleaning important.
Before
remove the dust.
No, that is before what to be done. Now, good. Removing is okay. What is to be done before?
Stop adding it.
Huh?
Stop
Stop
adding it,
adding
sir.
Exactly. Stop throwing the garbage from your house. Okay. That is the first step you should do. Then clear up the garbage. You could get cleared up and cleaned up nicely there. Then tell me what happens, friends. Do you get the stinking smell? Do you get the cockroaches? Do you get the rats? Yes or no?
No.
Yes.
Do you get the cockroaches?
No, sir. Rao.
Rao, okay. Now you decided, now what you decided, you listen to this 30 Wellness Secrets program, you have understood the wrong daily habits, you stop doing the wrong daily habits and you start doing the Dinacharya. Now what you do in front of your area, you put all the flowering pots, lot of different flowers, you put pots there. After few days, the flowers are coming. Lot of flowers are there. Then what will happen, friends? What you will notice there?
మంచి వాసన వస్తది.
Yeah, whenever you are going in and out, you get a good fragrance. What else will happen?
దోమలు రావు, కుక్కలు రావు,
No, what
జంతువులు
will
ఏవి
come?
రావు.
Okay, there is no,
మనసుకు
very good. There is no chance of coming mosquitoes because that area is not conducive. Earlier, why it came? It is a conducive area for rats and all that. Now, what is the conducive for the flowers? Cheppandi? What will happen when you have flowers?
ఫ్లవర్స్ ఉంటే సార్
Butterflies.
మంచి మంచి థాట్స్ వస్తాయి.
Friends, you will get butterflies. You will get some, tumidulu vastai. And you see very pleasant atmosphere. What it means? Once you start stopping those daily wrong habits, you start finding that your health is improving. You want to improve health substantially more, you follow the Dinacharya. Now you have seen me, how active I am, how energetic I am. And friends, let me tell you, I was in Escorts Limited. I have not given you my introduction.
నైన్ 40 అయింది సార్.
Yeah, I'm closing. Yeah. See, okay, this is what my name is Gangeshwara. I'm not a doctor, friends. So I was in Escorts Limited for about 34 years. In the last 10 years, I'm helping people free of cost. I've invested 7,000 hours. I want all of you to learn. Knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health. Thank you very much for sparing so much of time. I appreciate your time, friends. Thank you very much. You can I request all of you to
Thank
give
you.
the
Thank you
feedback
very
in
much,
the group.
sir.
Thank you very much.
ఓకే సార్, గుడ్ నైట్.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.